So, if you've been keeping up with my recent videos, you know I've been working on rebuilding the interior. I haven't recorded everything. There's a few things I've done on the side, like dash bar, a few of the brackets. So you can see the speaker shelves have been installed and painted. All the other brackets from the interior panels, I've been cleaning up, removing rust, painting them, so that's why it's taken so long to get them on. But I will be taking a break from the interior and working on my suspension. As you can see, I've already undercoated all the inner fender well. There are some areas over there that I wasn't able to get to. I'll be painting those in the future, but I'll leave that for when I lower the subframe to get the bushings installed. I'm gonna install some new ones. Mine are pretty shot. I think they're never been replaced ever. I think they're the OEM ones. So these are some arms that I had to install. I'm not gonna say the brand, but you pretty much know them by the color of them. I installed them just because I really needed them, because when I installed the wheels with the coilovers, these are the OEM shocks, so ignore that right now. The wheels would hit either the lip or the shock, so I had to get these adjustable arms just to get on the floor, because I was planning on moving it instead of towing it like I did. So that's why I have these ones. I will be removing all these and swapping them out for new components over here. We got some really awesome parts installed in this video. There's SPL, GK Tech parts, some KTS right here, all adjustable arms, some reinforcements, lockout eccentric bolts, and even the rear brake lines. I don't have the rear calipers here, but I'm also removing those and painting some new ones I got from AutoZone. Those replacement ones, I'm going to try them out, see how they work. I will be painting those before I install them, so that's why they're not here. So I'm going to start installing these and see how far we can go in this video.
Rage on that beat, going crazy.
These are the arms I'm going to be installing. They're made by SPL, the ones right here in the middle. These were the ones I was using to make do a while ago. I'm not going to use those anymore, and these are OEM ones. If you're asking why I keep my OEM ones as a spare, besides as a spare, it's when I install adjustable arms, the way I like to start them is by matching all the bolt points to the original ones, and that way I can get close to an OEM spec adjustment and then go from there. You can then align it yourself, or you can just take it to an alignment shop, but that's a good way to start, like use a starting point. Now, just want to do a quick comparison to these right here. I'm not gonna say the brand, you're gonna recognize it mostly by the colors. These ones right here, I never could get them correctly installed. I don't know if the seller sold me these spacers from another set correctly. I don't know. I can never get them installed. These ones hopefully have no issue at all. Let me just get a close up on this. The quality on these is amazing. Like I said, these are made by SPL. The bearings are made by FK. They're made in USA. These are actually, I think they're all completely made in the USA. You can go check them out. I also have an unboxing video if you want more details about these, but look at the quality on these. This one was previously open from the unboxing, so that's why it's already open. You can see all the specs from my unboxing. But yeah, let's start getting them installed. So we finally got these installed. You can see we got all the SPL arms there. These are really nice looking, really easy to adjust. I don't know, I know they cost a lot, but if you can afford them or anything similar to these, just get them. It makes life much easier to adjust and install. I did get the GK Tech eccentric lockout kit. Do yourself a favor, get that. Eccentric bolts suck. They're really a hassle to install and get them adjusted. They don't tend to move, but if you're driving hard, they do. So just eliminate them, get the eccentric lockout kit. I was able to get the coilover installed also. Just look at these. These look really nice. If you want any specs on them, just check my videos. I have an unboxing of almost everything I install, so you can go check out with any specs on the materials and what they're made of, what bearings they use, what the hardware is. Something I did have a fail on this install was the KTS braces. One goes from the A arm, or the lower control arm, to this bracket right here on the subframe, and from subframe to subframe over there. When I was working on this one right here, I didn't have enough space to loosen it. I was struggling, and I was worried I would have the same problem when I was going to torque it back up. Now I do have to lower this in the near future because I want to change the subframe bushings, and I want to change these bushings on these. Still undecided if I'm going to go poly or solid, but I really need to change them. They're really worn down, and I really, as you can see, I need to change the lower control arm. We also got the GK Tech rear sway bar end links. installed. They're not torqued down, and nothing's torqued down right now, but I really need to get this. I was hoping to get a Nismo one, if not, at least get a Move one. Mine is really busted, and the bushings are really worn, so I really need to get that before anything. So since I'm gonna have to lower everything, I'm gonna have the space to install those braces. So I wasn't too worried about getting that done for the moment. I was able to also get the coilovers, you see. Got the BC Racing coilovers back with the Swift springs. Can't remember the valve I got for this. I'll post it up in the later video if I discuss about this. It's not the standard one. It was custom, nothing too aggressive. I think I even went softer on one side. I can't remember. I'll get back to you guys on that one. But yeah, if you have any comments, let me know. Like and subscribe. I'm going to continue working, and I am also going to be making some videos on how to install these, and not just like the video I did, like the real cut one on how to get this installed if you've never worked on a S13 chassis or suspension. So hopefully I'll get that done. If you have any questions, feel free to ask them, sorry, and I'll answer them as soon as I can. Bye. So I messed up big time. I was reviewing the instructions to get all the torque down, and I just noticed I installed this backwards. It's supposed to go facing the forward, so it's closer to a traction rod. That was my bad. Let me get that back installed and show you how it's supposed to look. If you're wondering why they are considered to be installed the wrong way, I don't know if you can notice in the video, but they are not really flat. They have kind of an angle on the left part, as you can see, and they're supposed to go this way towards the traction rod. So let me get that installed and I'll show you how it looks in the end. This is how it's supposed to go when installed, with the camber arm facing the front of the car or towards the traction rod. This one on the left right here. I actually like it better this way. I have more space to work on the coilover when I'm gonna just hide or remove it if I have to, without having to remove any of the arms to work on it. If you also notice, I also torqued and marked all the bolts. So these are all marked. I just use pink nail polish. You can use anything you want to get it marked, as long as it's resistant to the weather and any mild scratching. So this is how it's supposed to look.